Welcome back to our Purple Draconian Conjurer of Vehumet. Last we left off, we worked our way through dungeon up to, I think we got shafted to 13, and we recovered up to 12, and we cleared, so we fully cleared 11 and 12 of dungeon, and we did all of Lair, and now we're heading into Orc. We've fully, not fully, but nearly fully developed our casting spread of spells. We have something for everything. We're looking for some amnesia to release our Searing Ray and Mephetic Cloud, because I imagine we got some big hitters coming soon from Vehumet as we ramp up here in the end of the Vehumet rise. I'm not sure we need to go as far as to get Maxwell's anymore, because we do have Bombard. So that kind of solves that issue. It would be cool if we could get a really nice at-ranged AoE spell. I can't think of something off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's something there. Yeah, well, for sure, Freezing Cloud or something like that. But we've got something for everything. And so really, we're just going to carry on. Hopefully get some better items. We started getting some good items, but, we could always improve. Our will is awesome, but our resistances are trash at zeroed out. We have no pips of anything. So that's probably our biggest hole right now. We threw on this Lajatang because it's something. I can train some staves just as casual. It gave us +5 int, so that was kind of the idea. I do typically go with a shield and a staff. Staff of Air, Staff of Conjuration, Staff of whatever. We haven't really got that so far this game, as we can see. So that's that. Okay, so we're kind of starting to delve into our Orcish mines. Okay, we cleared here. Can I Arc Jolt from this position? No, I cannot. I'm actually going to switch F and G just so I have Bombard on call. Cool. See, this is kind of the awkward thing. It's I can Fulminating as AoE, but everything's spread out. I can't Arc Jolt yet. So what do? I suppose I can either target the worst things with Airstrike and then Arc Jolt now. So kind of do something like that, and then you clean up as they appear. Kind of repeat. Now the problem is my mana isn't infinite, so I will have to do some of this. What's my magic? It's Magic Dart is like this. At this point, I don't really have anything that's worth casting upon. I can just kind of let them come in, and then now I can Arc Jolt, and then finish it off, and Magic Dart, Magic Dart, Magic Dart, and then now everything's here, and then I can Arc Jolt, in that manner. Cool. It's just about making correct, efficient button pressing. Let's go up here. So I can Airstrike maybe the worst of these things, which would probably be the Sorcerer here. And then once things are in my range, I can Arc Jolt, and then it just hits everything. I also have IMB, which Arc Jolt kind of solves some of those problems that overlap with IMB usage. It's still good to have IMB revved and ready to go. It's such a good spell to push things back, because even Arc Jolt can hit things that are pushed back. Just so it still synergizes with a IMB then Arc Jolt or something, I don't want to run into that, what I assume to be a castle-like experience. Not in love with something being invised in my general area. So I'll... Did it follow me? It followed me. Anyway, my Lajitang dynamic does allow me to swing at something for free without using mana, so that's okay. The great thing about Airstrike, beyond its potency, like ability to kill something, is that it's smite targetable. So you can just kind of like get at something that you really just want dead. You can also play this little snipey game. As things appear, one-shot them. Repeat infinitely. Back in a few game levels ago, or versions ago that is, we had a really tight Zot clock system, and things like Airstrike didn't favor well with that, because you do kind of have to, like, every creature costs like 2 actions, and so instead of like an AoE ability, which I suppose is like you kill 4 things with 1 action, and it's very poorly costed from a turn count perspective, but it's just so safe. That's the thing. So we got Passage of Galubria in that one. I like the concept of Passage of Galubria, but in practice I never really find a great spot for it. Conjuration Alchemy, I'm probably not going all the way to that. I'll note it. Touch, not for us. Transmutation, same cost, so it's not even worth saving. Okay, some scrolls. I don't know what my investigations are so far. I suppose I could buy them if I want those IDs. And some gloves, some scarf. What are my gloves? I just have base gloves, so the first thing I'll buy is the gloves. Dex, it's not relevant. Whatever. I certainly could enchant them up. I probably do the boots first, though. I'll probably do them all. The Dex is just not relevant. It's just like base gloves. But I should use it. I have so much gold. I can just buy all these scrolls, whatever. I doubt I'm gonna need anything better than the repulse, so I'll leave that till last. I'll do the fog and the ID and the fear. I'll leave the enchant weapons until that actually is relevant, and I'll get the rev just because I can now. So let's learn some stuff here. XN, XT, and those are the only ones on this thing. I'll just start off by dropping my attraction, which is capital J. I think the other one had a scroll of ID, at least one. I don't need to buy the brand, and let me see what this is. Mutation. Cool. So what do I not know? I don't know Amnesia and brand, and I don't know Potion of Experience. And so basically I don't need to buy these ID scrolls anymore. I mean, I could literally buy the brand weapon, but I don't want to waste money just for that. So I probably should buy those cloaks just to know them. Just a +1, not relevant. And F, Scarf of Resistance. Interesting. I might actually pop this on. I have Reflection Amulet. I'd rather have Fire and Cold than perhaps Repulsion by default. Interesting. Yeah. Training's going well. Airstrike, Arc Jolt, Bombard, IMB, looking good. Cool. Yeah. Let's head away to dungeon. Was it 13? Go. Oh, did I drop something by accident? Yeah. Ooh, that would have been bad to have done. Go dungeon 12. Okay. So guess I can fulminating into arc jolt. Oh, I guess I can't arc jolt my fulminating. All right, well, whatever. Let's go up. Yeah, I can just airstrike it. It's back to the stair. Yeah, I don't think I one-shot him or anything, so... But that shows you how strong this situation is now. Even my melee weapon is pretty strong these days. Okay, arc jolt, arc jolt. Did I get my amnesia? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I will avoid using the amnesia until something appears, and then I will amnesia the appropriate thing. I mean, I could just get rid of Mephetic Cloud at 3, but what if I desperately need to get rid of 4, and so therefore I'd remove Fulminating or something, you know? So there's no need to remove it until there's something worth learning that replaces it. Ooh, a short sword of distortion. Encarare. Okay, so this is like the most dangerous Sandra's ever going to be. The question is what do I do? I could maximize and bombard. I could nullify, although I don't think he's really casting much spells. And to be honest, the thing that he would be casting would get away from me, so I prefer that when he has the distortion blade on him. So I think I either spam IMB or I spam bombard. Because of the positioning I'm in, I think I'll do bombard, and I'll just one-shot him. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about with bombard. It's just like one of the best, short of Crystal Sphere, single target abilities. And so for things like quick one-shot kills, would I rather do like 3 stone arrows to kill someone or 1 bombard? I think mathematically, I think you prefer the 3 stone arrows for a cost damage efficiency, because it's 3d13 versus 9d7. Actually, no, because it's 3 cost to 6 cost. So actually, bombard is just a better costed situation as well. So I'm probably gonna actually just immediately swap to them and just primarily use bombard as the primary single target. The side effect of bombard is that it pushes you back once positioned sometimes, which can be good, it can be bad, it depends on what you want. And look at that, guys. I just got Crystal Sphere. I just got it. It wasn't even a Vehumet thing. So I almost could cast Crystal Sphere, which is crazy. So like that is an orb killer and a half. So we're certainly going to max out our earth magic for sure all game. We now are very safe in like capping air at like, 14 or maybe like 18 or let's do 16. And just let Conjuration fly. That's very cool. We just got Ulgrib's Toxic, which is good. It's a great AoE, but we're kind of in the territory where that becomes less and less relevant. It's nice, but it's not like the greatest thing in the world. So we're okay. It's funny, I can melee down a Hydra. I have 40 int and 10 strength. I still don't think I want to pop any strength. I think we just want to pump the int and be a glass cannon. I know we have the Lajitang and that's like strength based, but we're not going to be Lajitanging as our primary. That's not our goal here today. Ooh, this is not great either. Can I IMB? I'm just gonna waste a berserking just to deal with it. Although waste is a big word there because I don't think I'd ever really use it in other scenarios ever. So I'm okay with just handling that creature. It's Arc Jolt. A lot of things on me right now. See, this is a great spot for Arc Jolt. Things in a line. I don't like this. I'm gonna teleport. I don't like what's happening here. Okay. See, it's awkward when they're in a hallway because they don't have airspace around them. I can't airstrike as well. Don't know if you caught that, but you can actually, the prism continues to fire off even if you don't see it. So that's kind of a little nice little benefit of Fulminating Prism. Oh, we got Freezing Cloud and Refridge and Vortex. So this is like end game ice. I don't think I can commit to ice at this point. I can do Freezing Cloud though because it's Conjuration, Ice, Air. So we got 2 out of 3. But I don't think we're going to be able to hit onto our Refridge game. Although, hey, it's castable. And if we are capping our air, it's not like we're going full Maxwell's. So I could probably... I could make it happen. I could make it happen. Is Refridge also... is it pure ice or is it... Geez, sorry. My bad. Is it pure ice Refridge? Yeah, it's pure ice. Okay. Because having Fridge as my AoE ability would be, like, ideal. So I could, like, settle out my air. Conjuration I can probably keep up because everything is Conjuration. And I could probably turn off my stave. And yeah, I can work up my my ice. It's funny, we're doing a little bit of everything today. But yeah, getting Freezing Cloud access is a big deal. It's probably even castable. Should I? That's tempting. Because then you would just be throwing Freezing Cloud and then airstriking the cleanup, and then if I need to bombard, and completely get rid of Fulminating. So I think I'll just do that. So I'm going to Amnesia Fulminating Prism, and then I'm going to learn Freezing Cloud, and then I'm going to move Freezing Cloud to my B, I suppose. Sometimes I use it on my A as my default first action, but I guess Airstrike can be that. We got Bombard on D as cleanup. And when I get more amnesias, I can start fully cleaning up the situation with my Mephetics and my all those like 1 and 2s. Cool. Do I want to start enchanting up my things that I can enchant? I think so. I was thinking about that earlier and I just never did it, so I'm going to just do that now. We have some AC built in now. Cool. Conjuration. We're filling up that ice. We do have a Staff of Cold, but I'm not swapping off this weapon because it's distortion. So now, like, I could Freezing Cloud, like so. I can Airstrike. You know, all that stuff. Got to be careful about my mana usage, though. Okay. So something like that, I can just airstrike. Something like this, you freezing cloud. Probably just kill this. A little bit too much here. What's my stone arrow? It's F. It's up there. Okay. So I can just like let it reset. If they come in, stone arrow. Reset. For this, like you freezing cloud, arc jolt. What was in the book? Some vamp stuff, or necro that is. Freezing cloud, and then you clean it up. Stone arrow. I think I might swap my airstrike and freezing because I want my finger to like default to a cost-effective spell, and then have the option of doing the like snipe one. So like this, I could probably like slow him, snipe him, slow him, knock him back, snipe him, boom. You know, that's kind of a better look and feel. Vampiric's Lajatang. Yeah, that feels better. That's a better rotation of things. Because then if something comes up from behind, I'm already prepped for it. Cool. Alright. Anything to buy? Not really. No real notable items to bring up. Our spell levels left are 6. We're probably getting our last of our Vehumet acknowledgements soon. So we should probably start saving spell levels. We might get like a Maxwell's or something. We already have our Polar Vortex and Crystal Sphere, so maybe it's like going to be like Ignition, Maxwell's, and something, you know? Yeah. So let's look at where we're at here. We've done all of Dungeon now. We did all of our Orc and Lair, of course, before that. So it's Swamp and Snake. We have almost no resistances. We have like no way of getting poison resistance beyond a potion of resistance, and Ling for temporary. So I guess we go Swamp and hope we get some like Ring of Poison resist or something by the time we hit our Snake time. Okay, so these guys can swim. Actually, basically everything on the screen can swim. I think I just try to snipe out the worst of it and then arc jolt it to death after the fact. I don't want to bombard off my escape, so I guess I just do something like this. Freezing cloud here, and I could arc jolt probably to end it off. Cool. Remember, we have flying because I believe my boots. So that's relevant. Yeah, boots of flying. Oh, and as a note, I never mentioned this, but we did activate our inviolate magic. It's just a side effect of being purple. Yeah, I like this pattern of first cloud, then clean up. Feels better. More cost effective as well. Because nowadays, like the rest of this game, we're going to be dealing with packs of things. It's going to be very rare where it's just like one thing. So you're almost always going to want that freezing cloud down as quickly as possible. Something like this. Oh, I guess you want to pop that cloud down quickly because he does clouds. And so if there's a cloud, you can't cloud. So there's like a side effect there. Same with like all these swamp dragons and stuff. Arc Jolt. Arc Jolt. Let's run it out. Nice. Arc Jolt's great cleanup. Cool. Just kind of working our way through. Where are those gloves? I would love to see those gloves. Oh, they're at the end of that. What do we have here as options? Do I have a digging? Yes, I do. Can I not dig this? Harder. Oh, I must shatter it. Do I have shatter? I have Lee's Rapid. Shatter just the... I almost never interact with shattering. Wall-like substance as well as those turn to stone. Do I really want to spend 5 spell levels just to skip dealing with some dudes? Probably can just deal with the dudes. Because I can just cloud up everything and snipe them. It's not, and I can fly. What am I even? I'm overcomplicating this. So I just have a lot of flying going on here. And I think my clouds stop those clouds from moving. That's kind of funny. I never even thought of that interaction. I think? Or do they just stop moving? Did I break them? I think I might have just like broken them. Anyway. Let's see. Nice. So what are my gloves? Just of dex. So yeah, these are just better. Actually, in all aspects, it's better. It even has the dex. And we got a pretty good ring. So let me pull out here. Now, is it better than all of that? I suppose I have enough will for now. I'd rather have that. And I can drop these old gloves. And I just have better... They are of dex plus RC. So any way you can get cold or any sort of resistance as a Draconian is so important because... you only have so many armor slots. So deal. All right. We're just hitting that 29.5-minute mark, which is our kind of typical cutoff in our new strategy on our channel in terms of video length and preferred from the audience. And so therefore I think I should probably just clean this episode up right here. So our purple Draconian Conjurer of Vehumet, it's going really well. We've gotten all the spells that we'd ever want. And we even have some of the end game stuff of some other cool things. So like we got Crystal Spear. We could actually learn Crystal Spear now and actually be able to cast it. It's a little aggressive for where we're at right now, but theoretically I could grab it. I'm gonna wait until Vehumet finishes off its learnables, because you never know what it'll throw at you. But yeah, we got that ahead of us probably. I think we had Fridge, right? Where'd it go? Am I blind? I'm pretty sure we got Refridge, right? We got Polar Vortex and Refridge. Here it is. Like, Refridge is getting close too, which is great because we're pumping up that ice as best we can. But yeah, we got all the spells we'd ever want. I'd actually love to lose some spells because there's just too much to work with right now. We could improve our armor, but really we're just kind of going through the motions of the game now. So check out the next episode where we carry on with our Swamp Rune. Head on to Swamp 3. So see you in a bit.